fools. Come. We've wasted enough time.
You're sure it was them?
Entirely. This particular Hidden Chain strike team had been harassing a nearby settlement for some time. The residents were very eager to tell Theron everything they saw.
Then we need to move before they can... Shay's flagship.
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shay disappeared.
I don't want to see that old fool unless he's groveling at my feet. What is he doing here?
I don't know. Let's hope Jakaya has finally found a way to prove his usefulness.
Apologies for showing up like this.
Give me a reason not to strike you down where you stand.
We both want the same thing, and you're too smart to get rid of a useful resource. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done.
What exactly does that mean?
Shay abandoned her role, her purpose. She doesn't get to just walk away from our people.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shay Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the Hidden Chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Ras is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shay's thinking, and a potential lead on a Hidden Chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Ras, see that everyone gets settled before you join us.
You don't seem like yourself, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, well, got a lot on my mind.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
No. No, it's fine. I know that I'm not on top of my game right now. But how am I supposed to justify supporting Mandalore when she doesn't believe in us?
I've known Shay for a long time. I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing. But the way she went about it, it's not fair to any of us.
You're right, as usual. Don't worry about me, I'll get there. Might need you to keep snapping me out of it, but I'll be fine. Jack's probably wondering where you are. You should go find him, before his hair gets any more gray. I'll catch up with you when I'm done here.
Ras, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shay, find Malgus, or find Hedda Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shay's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shay or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shay's trail. I've also got a tip that Hedda Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps. From what I read in Taylor Strelick's report, the dig teams have finally cleared a path into Darth Nul's temple. What they found is promising, but there is one final obstacle impeding their way into the heart of the ruins. Talos is currently looking into a solution. He has requested that you bring Nul's holocron to Elom in the event of his success. One moment.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Nul's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'd never recover.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
What rotten luck. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say? Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on Nar Shaddaa. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Curious. This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
Looks like I made it just in time for the fun part. Heard you're having a little trouble busting down the door?
I must be dreaming. Talos, pinch me.
My lord?
Leave the poor man alone. It's me, and I'm very real. Darth Krovos needed an attaché, seeing as how the Mando trouble is taking up more of her time. After I helped get everything on Manaan under control, she thought I was right for the job. She's got me up to speed on all the important details about what's going on here.
Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
I can see why Lord Krovos wants eyes and ears on all things Darth Nul and her mysterious holocron. A lot could slip through the cracks in a place like this. Don't shoot the messenger, but from the sound of things, there's been some apprehension in some of the brass on the Dark Council. Lord Krovos especially has a few bones to pick with you.
And what exactly have I done to worry them?
Transparency could be better, for one. There's some grumblings over being kept in the dark.
Is that why you're here?
I'm here to do my job. Make sure things go smoothly and in service of the Empire's interests. That's it. Hope you know what you're doing with that thing.
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
Yeah, but you couldn't find a part that was a close match, at least.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
Still better keep an eye on it. Better safe than sorry, yeah? This is where you caught Malgus, eh? Too bad the old...
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Or a trap that tries to kill us all. Still a possibility.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Please use all products only as intended.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
Oh, why is it always riddles with the Sith?
Worthiness is not always about raw strength. Cunning is just as necessary, especially when hiding valuable knowledge.
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal is a hologram, an illusion. What wisdom have you gained?
I'd say we gained plenty of wisdom, actually. Depending on what's in that canister, of course. Nice work.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Don't like the sound of that. Doesn't matter what kind of gifts the box has in it.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
A giant set of scales. I suppose this isn't the weirdest thing anyone's ever found in a Sith ruin.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truth.
No idea what she's on about, but let's grab that data scroll.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
Experimenting on our own people? The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh? Why is it going for the door? Can't deny its usefulness, but for an old droid, it seems to know a lot. Ugh, this room makes me itch. What is all that?
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
That was a lot of words, and not one of them inspired any confidence in me.
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Hopefully it decided to get some shut-eye, instead of following our every move.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Don't know if that's such a great idea.
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
Talos is right. All the time and effort spent to get here. What other choice do we have?
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Hold on. Drellic, are you transmitting data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Cut that thing off!
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
Close one there. Glad that thing's still in one piece.
Explain yourself. Now.
One of us needed to do something. Doubt we were the only ones listening to Null's little farewell letter.
It's not your place to question me. Remember that.
That's the least of your problems right now. Bottom line, we need to figure out who's behind this. And it's not like we're short on suspects. If I didn't know better, I'd ask you, seeing as how you got the new part for that droid.
You are way out of line, Major.
If you say so. Take care of yourself, yeah?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
Bit of an unexpected update. I've just heard from Theron. We have a situation with one of our reconnaissance teams on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious. Talos informed us of what happened in Null's laboratory. To say this is concerning is an understatement. It may be a reach, but with the Empire's current displeasure, I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing their best to mask their involvement. It's what I would do. What's more concerning is the content of the recordings you and Talos collected. The magnitude with which Null's machine was originally intended. Perhaps this hidden chain defector can shed some light on how Hetakol was able to replicate it, even a smaller version.
What about Shay's accomplice? Do we know if he's still on Hoth?
Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at an Imperial checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth.
I don't have all the details, but whatever Heta did to this woman must have really stung. She abandoned a very comfortable position within the hidden chain. Someone with that kind of grudge would surely be willing to sell Heta out.
With some encouragement, of course. If the information she offers is useful, we can provide protection from any retaliation.
You obviously have a knack for getting results, no matter the cost. If she's on the run from Heta, she's not going to trust just anybody. You've got to be the one to talk to her.
Tatooine is a paradise for someone looking to disappear. Many places to search and not a lot of people willing to talk. Fortunately for you, I have experience with tracking down even the most elusive of prey.
Akavi, Don't get carried away with this. Find the defector and offer terms. If she doesn't accept, get what you can and get out.
Understood. Shall we? Tatooine, a wise choice for our prey. Enough natural resources and criminal assets to make an easy disappearance. The perfect place for those who don't want to be found. A headache for the people who hunt them. Have you encountered any Mandalorians recently?
Not Akavi. We're looking for someone else. Someone traveling alone. Probably nervous.
Gold armor. Sounds like the defector is Clan Harengear. Someone with enough credits to buy a safe house. Do not test my patience, Tantu.
Sounds like someone else is looking for our Harengear defector.
Mercenaries, from the sound of it. Not Mandalorian or Tantu would have said. Droid, have you given transport to a Mandalorian? One unfamiliar with the area? I've transferred the usual fee. Now tell us where she went.
All that talk of privacy undone by a few credits.
On Tatooine? Yes. Junlin Wastes. Tentu does not offer many shelters here. Only one, if I remember correctly.
Then it shouldn't take long to search.
Tatooine may not be her final destination. We should hurry.
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live.
Aura, no! Get out of here, run!
Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me!
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost. How? Since our last run-in with Raw's regulators, we've managed to avoid detection.
Then why did you send a distress signal to the Mandalorians under Jakaya Ordo's command?
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
They're not my clan anymore.
I felt that way once. It was a mistake.
I am sorry for you. Meeting Aura was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wish the circumstances were better. I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
Who?
I'm Aura. Aura Nem. The reason we're in this mess.
Aura. That's not true.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the Hidden Chain, Jem showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Jem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped. But almost immediately, we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Raw's Regulators. Hedda's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not gonna stop until we're all in chains again. Deal with Raw's Regulators, and in exchange, I will tell you everything I know about Hedda's current fleet organization. You will not get this information from anyone else.
What? We're gonna just wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
I assure you I will. And I have something that will help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. That's how the Regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
On your feet. Targets eliminated. Equipment inferior fighters. You'll live. They should have considered another line of work. I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
You've made quite the effort for such a small bounty.
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance! No need for that fancy stealth detector. I'm right here. I've never failed to bring in a bounty. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, you're good, but I'm better.
You've returned, and you're unhurt.
Second-rate mercenaries are nothing we can't handle.
Were you able to... I mean, are we...
No, fortunately. They must have had their hands full with you.
Indeed. We took care of them, as promised.
The bounty contract Hedda took out on us. We finally have a chance.
A chance? We've run, and we've hidden, and we've waited, just for a chance? To do what? Run and hide more? We've gotten one band of mercs off our backs. One! How long before Hedda Cole sends another? Maybe she already has!
It is a possibility.
Aura, when I rescued you, I had little hope that safety and comfort would be ours. Yet I love you. Even when I know that our days will not be easy, I will fight for us. Whatever consequences may come, I am content with whatever life brings. As long as I'm with you.
Oh, Jam!
Well said.
I'm sorry. You've done a great thing for us, truly. You have my sincere thanks.
And your gratitude is welcome. But there were terms to our bargain. We'd like the information you promised, Jamala, if you don't mind.
You have done as you pledged, and so shall I. Hedda's fleet has been moving through Sith space, completely untouched and undetected. I suspect she is receiving some kind of assistance in this endeavor. From whom, I cannot say. The Field Marshal is no friend to the Sith. She detests the Empire. What she could want within this region is a mystery to all but her. But it's clearly something big. Why does anyone who possesses such cruelty do what they do? Power? Wealth? To prove their superiority? Who knows? I know that there are others who grow uneasy about Hedda's capabilities and leadership. Her recent setbacks have done nothing to alleviate these doubts.
We can work with that. The regulators had a starship. They have no use for it now. We'll give you the docking bay number. You could go wherever you want.
Wherever we... Jim, I wouldn't even know where to start.
But we have the choice. And that's enough. I wish you Jate Kara on your hunt, Mandalorian.
Thank you. Should you wish to join us in removing the Pretender, you would be welcome.
I am honored, but I have a purpose of my own I must fulfill.
Then good fortune to you as well, Mandalorian.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating.
Akavi filled me in on the Hidden Chain fleet movements. Good work. It's not a perfect lead, but it narrows the area to search significantly. Our scouts will appreciate it. Would have been even more appreciated if we had Jamala around to consult. But we'll make do.
I just got word from one of our scouts that Shay and the Sith hit another outpost. Are we gonna do anything to actually try and catch them? Because nothing's worked so far.
It is still a priority for everyone. The Empire isn't going to allow an accomplice to Malgus's escape walk free forever.
Then what are we waiting around for? If everyone wants a piece of this guy, we're gonna lose him to someone else.
Not a chance. No one has a profile on this slicer like ours. Our sources on Viken Space Dock have identified Shay's accomplice as Greb Bezrik, an extremely talented slicer from Mon Cal. A bit of an eccentric, known to take on almost any job to support his reliance on a special kind of stim. Apparently they enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics. Hoth has no shortage of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them. Shai Tenna's Pleasure Den is a good place to start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone like him working alongside Mandalore?
You can ask Bezrik yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Ras, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers. I just need to ask if you've seen someone. You know a slicer named Bezrik?
Yeah. That who you've been looking for came by looking for some top-of-the-line cybernetic enhancement stims. Told him I'm fresh out.
Where might he go to find some?
Whitemore are the only supplier in this sector. But they've been real stingy lately. Their ship's off limits. So I told him to try his luck with their supply drops. There's a few around here.
Nothing. Of course.
Question is, did Bezrik get what he came for? Or was this empty when he found it? If we got here sooner, this might have been a whole lot easier. Let's keep looking. No Bezrik and no stims to lure him out. Where's the next one?
They must have been delivering the stims Bezrik was looking for.
If he never got them, you think he's desperate enough to head to the Star of Coruscant?
Only one way to find out.
shreds!
Attack us, Method! Make them regret this!
Such an immense monument to the Republic's hubris. Finding one slicer will be difficult.
Not a problem. Lane let me borrow one of her gadgets. Really living up to her reputation for being obsessed with droids. If Besric so much as touched any of the ship's systems, this little guy will sniff it out. Besric's signature modulation pattern. He's here. Coward. ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Or an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Always do.
I've already given you more work than we agreed on, and I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you'll... Intruders!
We can't let him get away!